Cocology by Machina. The greatest mystery. Nobody really likes to dwell on this subject, but take just a moment now to think about what happens to us after we die. Does the soul move on to another world? Or is death the absolute and final extinction of the self? Do you believe in heaven and hell, or that the soul is reborn in a new body on earth? People have been wondering about these same questions for thousands of years. But in the end, we have to admit that we just don't know in this life. Death remains the greatest mystery of all. 1. The soul is the same size and shape as its body was in life. 2. The soul retains its human form but expands in size. 3. The soul is tiny and human-shaped like a fairy. 4. The soul is like a ball of flame or a cloud without definite form. Keys to the greatest mystery. The image you have of the soul is a direct reflection of your own self-image. The nature of the soul you pictured shows how you feel about yourself. 1. The soul is the same size and shape as its body was in life. You have one of the most valuable things in the world, self-esteem. You accept yourself, faults and all, and love yourself for what you are. Always keep the same attitude as you go through life, and keep discovering how much about you there is to love. 2. The soul retains its human form but expands in size. You are not satisfied with yourself as things stand today. You feel there are so many things you've yet to experience and achieve, which makes you see the true self as much bigger than it is now. That dissatisfaction can be a source of inspiration if you learn to control it. Otherwise, it will only haunt you as a sense of incompleteness. 3. The soul is tiny and human-shaped, like a fairy. Despite all your good qualities, you still have not discovered what it is within you that makes you great. It's not so much a feeling of dissatisfaction as it is of self-doubt. You tend to wonder, but you never seem to be able to put your finger on the answer. What's wrong with you is you're human, just like the rest of us, and that means imperfect. Accept that, and you'll begin to see that being human has its good points too. 4. The soul is like a ball of flame or a cloud without definite form. You aren't upset by your shortcomings or proud of your strengths, and you can't be bothered in comparing yourself with others. In fact, you aren't very interested in issues of the self at all. That may be because you're incredibly shallow or because you're profoundly wise. But even that doesn't seem very important to you. Cocology produced by Machina. Credits to Tadahiko Nagao and Isamu Saito.